Welcome back to the channel. This is Bigelow Woodcraft and I'm Jerry. And today on here, we have a log that I just need to mill up, but that's not the reason we're out here today. A couple weeks ago, I put a video out about dust, and so many of you reached out to me and recommended different masks, N95 to painter's masks, to dust collectors and not the charcoal filters that I have. One of you worked in, I believe, a paint area and told me about my filters, that they're charcoal, they'll plug up. And yeah, I agree. I do blow them out. I can blow them out from the outside. When I start feeling they get hard to inhale, and I do that. But those aren't appropriate for what we're doing here. Plus today, it's 100 degrees. I don't want to wear a mask like that on a day like this. It's hot. Today in the mid 90s, today in West Michigan, very warm. Heat index like 106 or something like that. And it's already 90 degrees out here at 11, 12. I think it's closer to 12 now, noon. I got a late start today. I had to take care of some errands in town. And it's hot. But I don't want to wear those big masks like that. So let's talk about the mask we used to have, I was using, and what I'm thinking of going to. So originally, I showed you these two masks, and this mask, I really like this mask for my dust collection. But one of you mentioned to me that, this one also, I'm gonna need my glasses. R51HE refer to mist, pesticides, radionuclides, and radon daughters. Wow. But it gets the dirt, it keeps the dust out, I'll tell you that. Does a good job doing that. And this is another mask I have. This is a full face mask, but this is a tear gas mask filter. When I used to work with the police departments, we'd use these in training, but this is a full-blown tear gas mask, but the mask is a 3M mask. These are very warm, but I like these masks when I'm doing a lot of sanding with epoxy. Keeps it out of my eyes as well. So I do wear this one, and this I blow out. I can see the filter is pretty plugged, so I'll just hit that, blow it out. I know it probably compromises the filter, but as long as I'm not getting dust, I'm not using it for the tear gas, obviously. So after that video, I started looking around and thinking what would work. Many of you suggested the N95 masks or painter masks, like I said. But a company reached out to me after seeing my videos, and let me show you what they sent us. And I'm going to let you know how it works. This company is called Base Camp. And I believe, I'm going to need my glasses again for this. I'm not sure where they're out of. But they sent these to me, and I'm going to give them a try. I can't thank them enough for this. We all have that problem. After milling and working in the sawdust for years, hopefully it's not a little too late. So let's see what it's all about. Okay, dust mask with active carbon filters. You can go online. I believe they sell these on Amazon as well. www.bcmask.com. Basecamp it is. bcmask.com. You can buy the replaceable filters. Active carbon filter. One-way air vent. Expels condensation, keeping the mask interior dry. Each valve facilitates easy breathing outwards by optimizing airflow. And, many of us, we don't wear them just because of that reason. They're hard to breathe out. So I'm going to let you know how I'm going to try to mill with it on today, too. The life expectancy for base camp filter depends on many variables such as particulate exposure density, particular exposure duration, user's breath rate. And with that being said, our general guidelines are this: 20 to 30 hours of continuous use in heavy dust exposure to things such as grain bins, off-roading, construction, demolition. 30 to 40 hours of continuous use in light dust exposure to such things as grain bins, off-roading, and 50 to 60 hours when just protecting from allergens, maybe like mowing your grass. Looks like it has 5 or 6 layers. You can wash. Okay, so it does have an outer piece to it, and you can wash it. You can't wash the filters. Yeah, so let's see what it looks like. I haven't even opened it yet. Oh, well, of course. It's got a Ziploc. Oh, wait, there it is. You can't open it. It's already opened. I see. Uh-huh. Oh, it's already, does it have one in there already? All right, let's open this up. So I think, all right, I see how these work. There's already one in here. And these valves thread off. So you turn them, open and close. So let's see how it fits. See how it feels. You know, I probably won't wear it to mill. I'll probably just wear it to clean up for right now. Just, oh, wrong direction. Oh, yeah. Hey, that's pretty comfortable. It'll be way better than one of them, I think. This is fantastic. I don't think I'm going to use it to mill because, like I mentioned before, with the breeze, I'm back here. I milled down the mill away from me. So I'm starting the mill already 4 feet down. So I'm not going to get much dust in there, but this will be very nice for cleaning. I'll let you know how it goes. I'll blow my nose at the end and we'll see what it looks like. All right, guys, I'm going to get this milled up and then we'll clean the mill and we'll let you know how this thing compares to these and what I think of them. How many of you use something like this? I'm impressed. I like it. Probably should have been using this 40 years ago. Like I said, hopefully it's not a little too late. But let's go from there. I think a lot of it's allergies. And I'll leave it right in the Ziploc bag. And at the end of the day, when we clean up, we're going to put these right back on. So I won't take you along on this for cutting all this, but I will take you along on the cleanup and let you know what I think about it and how I use it and how it feels. I'll leave a link in the description down below. The company was kind enough to give us a code for 10% discount. And so if you click on that link, you'll be able to go to it and get 10% off. So cool. If you like, I'll let you know if I like it. I'm not going to say I like it if I don't. But my first initial impressions, it felt pretty good. Like I said, it's in the 90s right now, and it's on its way to close to 100. All right, guys, now that the air compressor shut off, we're done milling. I'm going to put on this base camp mask. I'm really looking forward to it. But before I do that, we're going to give the sinuses a cleaning. Just to make sure, right? We've all done it. You take a look and you're like, wow, sinuses did their job. Nothing, they look clean. I'm not going to show you that part of it. Believe me though, you'll get it. All right, so quickly, let's see how this goes. It has a nice flexible nose piece here. I notice I can adjust that. This is Velcro the back of your head. It's a nice wide band. So let's start with that. And then you have an adjustable strap. So let's get the head off. Pull that down. We'll put this Velcro on first. Now I'll get this adjusted, the strap. Here, so you can see with the glasses off. I feel like I got a really good seal, but we'll see how it goes. I feel like I'm breathing fine too. When I clean my mill, I use two ways to do it. Well, several things I do when I clean it. I'll use the leaf blower and or the compressed air. The leaf blower doesn't do nowhere near as good a job as the compressed air for blowing out the nooks and crannies and the blade guides and stuff like that. The leaf blower is just only for blowing, that I find, only the big stuff, you know, on the bed and that. But the leaf blower creates a big cloud just as well as the other one. So let's get this blown off, see how we do.
Base Camp has produced a comfortable and lightweight and breathable dust mask since 2015, and has become the second largest dust mask manufacturer in the United States, with more than 1 million users loving their products. Their masks are renowned for their high quality and comfort, all at an affordable price, and are mainly for woodworking, construction, and agriculture. Base Camp claims their masks block 99.6% of fine dust and particles and are cost effective. And I believe it, and they're much more comfortable than the two masks I was wearing.
Again, thanks Base Camp for sending me this mask. Hopefully you guys will maybe find use for it. I'll leave a code in the bottom in the description where you can get a 10% off and see if you like it or not. I'm really happy with it. Let me give you a close-up of it. Got this plastic nose piece here, the two vents, nice piece of Velcro on the back, and a nice flexible band. I didn't have to adjust it. It fit me just fine. So let me see what it looks like. Now my face is a little dirty before, but you can see there's no dust in there. Very happy. I won't be using those other masks anymore. Obviously, helicopter. I'll be using the mask that covers my eyes, like maybe when I work with epoxies and stuff like that, to keep them from getting in my eyes. But other than that, I think this is going to be my answer. Again, thank you guys, Base Camp. And let's see, get a brand new Kleenex here. Like many of us, I get allergies sometimes from the weeds and stuff, but I don't even feel like I need to blow my nose now. Perfectly clean. I won't show you. But we know if you work in dusty conditions, that happens all the time. Guys, that'll do it for this video. What are you using for PPE for breathing? I learned a lot from you guys on my last video when I talked about it. So many of you mentioned, Jerry, you're doing it all wrong, and so forth. And yeah, you're right. Base Camp saw our need and reached out. Fantastic. Thanks, guys. And you guys have a great day. Stay safe out there, and days like this, stay hydrated too.